to Good Cat Studios. I'm Kat. In this video, I'm going to go over on how to create a project. By going into the File and left-clicking, a drop-down menu will appear. These little blue dotted lines actually tear this off if you ever want to tear off the tabs. I'm just going to leave it as is, and under Project is called Project Window. By left-clicking, here is the project window. A few things to know about the project window is the primary project locations. The primary project locations are actually considered directories. What happens is that Maya reads these files and stores it in the directory. For example, anytime saving a scene, it will be found in the Scenes directory. Images are typically anything that is being rendered out inside of Maya. So when you're in Arnold rendering out, images will be found here. Source images are originally images that are outside of Maya, where you would store it in here, and when calling upon it, Maya will read the source images. In order to create a new project, these folders are highlighted. They used to be yellow, but they're gray now. Very cool looking. By clicking on the new, we now are able to change the name of the current project and also have this highlighted so we can change the location. It's very important to change the location because this is in a default state. It's best to never save on the default or on a desktop. A little more on that later, but for now, let's just casually change the name of the current project. I'm going to call this chair with an underscore, and the location. This is the select location. So opening it for the very first time is kind of cutting a little bit of the stuff off. I'm going to use this little line, and notice that I get a little square thing, and I'm going to kind of move this out the way that I like it, just about here. Also, you can move these out as well. And I just want to make it like it was in 2016. I'm a weirdo. So now that I got it set up the way I like it, this is the point where I'm going to go ahead and pull up what a USB drive and a hard drive. The external hard drive is something you can plug into your computer. If you're brand new and not quite sure what this is, this actually holds more room, and it's a little expensive. I get it. However, anytime working with any artwork that you're doing, it's best to save it somewhere where it's not going to get ruined. If you save it on the computer and your computer crashes, you're out of luck. There's no way you can pretty much recover it for the most part. Whereas a hard disk drive, it's more likely that if it's not damaged to the point like on repair, you can recover. The USB drive is a flash drive. It acts as an external hard drive, but it's a lot cheaper. It also can definitely save a lot of the smaller projects, but once you get into like animation and VFX and stuff like that, this is something that would be definitely in your cards. Now that's kind of out of the way. I'm going to go back into Maya, and here I want to choose a new location. There's a few ways of doing it. You have this blue arrow, which is called a parent directory, and you can use this to back out. Also, they have a folder icon, which is creating a new folder. You can use this and store it in the documents for temporarily. But instead of using the blue arrow or the parent directory to back out all the time, I can actually go into my computer under the folder bookmarks and select it. I have a drive that I'm going to use, which is called my E drive, and I'm actually going to create a folder. And I'm going to call this Maya 2023 Projects. Oops. All right. And if I want to, I can go ahead and double click, and there's nothing in the folder. Using the blue arrow, I can back out and just select it. And down here, there's the button to select. And this now will choose my E drive with the folder I created, which is my Maya 2023 projects. By accepting this, I have now created a project. Not only did I create a project, but let's get back to that project. So under File, select Set Project, and it's going to ask me if I want to save my project. And here is the project folder that I created, which is the current project, name Chair Project. By selecting this and hitting Set, I have now not only created my project, but I've also set the project. Thank you so much for watching, and in the next video, let's actually get to creating our first wonderful new project.